can't stop this. That's what MC Hammer tried to tell him. Can't touch this. Chaos 963 doing it to you in 3D. So groovy that I dig me. I think I'm all righty dighty. Hope you thinking you all righty dighty too. For sure. Um, yeah. Well, I guess you got to hit all the buttons, right? Still hitting buttons, okay? Let me hit a couple more buttons. Chaos 963 doing it to you in 3D. So groovy that I dig me. Hope you digging on you too. Cause I'm telling you, it's something to be in love with yourself. Got to love yourself. You don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Got to like you. Hey, listen, hope you read the come in. Hope you read the title. You can't straddle the fence. I don't even. I started this, and man, the computer and the internet and the wire and everything else tried to go crazy. So I know I'm supposed to say this one. I usually kind of let them go. If I get half of it out, I let it go. Man, day two of the fast, y'all. Start off, put the numbers up there so y'all can see. I'm gonna continue on in this, and shoot, man, you gonna see some fireworks. I probably hang around and watch this. Yeah, 4-0. That's the go. This will be my third time going 40 days. Let me tell you, you'll know it. You see, it seems like my head will shrink off, shrink off my shoulders and some more stuff. But after that, boom, 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 get some fireworks jumping off. Not like they ain't already jumping off. I promise you they are, but it'll get the more. So jumping. So that's what's up. For real, for real. Go for some libations like you do. You know, the other day ago, it just went down. I mean, it just shut everything down. Then when it went down, I realized I hadn't poured no libations. Usually, I don't like just rush into it, but I guess I need I need to get right into it and get the heavy artillery in, get it working. Cause or if not, man, it could be dramatic, and I'm not gonna have it. So we're gonna get it going off the top. Libations, I know you know, but I'll give you a little overview again. All it is paying homage to the ancestors, which is paying homage to yourself. And who wouldn't want to pay homage to themselves? You know, who wouldn't want to do that? So I'm paying homage to yourself. Man, they come, they visit, they holler, they drop energy, they drop knowledge, they kick it with you. I'm telling you, man, when you start getting into it and really put your finger on the spiritual pulse, it gets to be a beautiful thing. And I mean, who don't like beautiful things? You know, I do. Everybody that likes beautiful things, raise your hand. Okay, the eyes have it. So when you pay homage, man, trying to talk on spiritual things to folks that ain't spiritual, it just misses. So get in where you fit in. But all of you've had a touch of the spirit, the spiritual touch. I can say, I told many times I was raised in the Christian church, and my first experience wasn't so much. I was raised pretty much in the Lutheran church first. But then when I got a little older and was making my own decisions, I went to some holiness church. And, game changer, game changer. Point I make though, man, the spirit, was up in there. The spirit was in me. I took him in with me. And that's how that works. So folk think, well, well, we the ones that, got a monopoly on spirit, or who got a monopoly. No, man. Spirit is spirit. But I'm telling you, when you get into to your ancestors' spiritual stuff, man, it's a whole new level. It's a tweak. It's like, I remember I was little league, man. I was a little puppy. I was playing ball, and I'm a 40 libations. But I was playing little league ball, and Pop Warner and all that old stuff. And we'd be out there just playing our little Okay. Testing one, two, three. Test one, two, three. Man, it's just a lot of stuff here, boy. I'm telling you. So, and it looked like he gonna try to act up here, but I'm still shooting out, so I'm gonna keep on shooting it out. And as long as it keep going, I'm gonna keep going. Yes, sir. That's what we gonna do. We gonna keep going. Um, so the word on the day is you can't straddle the fence, man. And it's really, I mean, simple physics, man, science, you know. And I see people trying to beat it. You can't beat it, man. You know, this is truth. It's beyond belief, beyond all the rest of that. If you take off and you heading north and you got X amount, 30 miles to go, and you got that northerly thing working, okay. And as you go, it'll you'll eventually get to your mark. But at any time while you're heading down north that you stop and turn around, you are no longer heading north. This is a simple thing. So, like straddling the fence, anytime you try to go to one side, you are not on the other side. And if you straddling the fence, you ain't on no side. But by not being on no side, you are still hurting your side. I'll say that again. By not recognizing, acknowledging, establishing, giving honor to your side, by straddling the fence, then you are hurting your side. And there is serious separation things going on. When we look at what's happening um, with this the political climate and the all of that, man. And I'm really not trying to pay homage, give honor to none of that because it really ain't nothing. But for folk to think it is something, then it is something. If you believe in something, then you give it faith, life, energy, reality. But I know that the power and the energy, the force that is me, man, they can't deal with it. But I also know that there's other folks that are allowing the uh, the force that is against them, the oppressor, to uh, to oppress them. And it's really kind of simple, man. This isn't rocket science. Choose you this day whom you'll serve. And when you make that choice, you'll find out that you're gonna be a whole lot better off after you've made the choice. But that vacillating back and forth, tossed to and fro by every wind, that's not gonna get you nothing, man. No matter what, no matter how far north you're going, heading towards your goal, your destination, the minute you stop and turn around, you're no longer heading towards your destination. Even before you take another step back going south, you are no longer heading towards your direction, towards your destination. It's too simple. You can go north for 29 and a half miles. Your goal is 30. If you stop and turn around, you miss the mark. You miss your goal. Now, the part of that I really kind of want to address is that even while you're heading on your journey, your road, and you are dealing with all the elements that are supporting you, helping you along the way to reach your destination, to reach your goal. The minute you stop supporting those things, you are now supporting the opposition. If you're giving strength in any way to your opposition, you're supporting them. And the thing that is crystal clear in all that is that if you are supporting your opposition, then you are hurting yourself. You've literally put thorn in your own side. Here. So cat need to get that. For real, for real. This thing is it's that simple, man. It is that simple. Boy, my yeah, my picture froze up on the thing, but I can see on my other monitor that it's still going out and going good. So I'm gonna ride it, baby. So we have an opportunity and a chance, man, to get that understanding and in getting that, get it good. So the opposite to the coin, like I said, is if you're not supporting and doing everything you need to be doing for yourself and for your people, then you're helping your oppressor. All right. Now with that understanding, take it even a little step further. If you don't even reach out to help the oppressor, you're still doing your thing, moving right along. If you are speaking and giving energy, even verbally, which is the strongest way to give energy to them, man, that's really dangerous. Let me tell you, they had this bewitched one time, and her uncle was on there, and I told the story once, but he was on there, and he was sitting, and he said, pardon me, he said, my feet is killing me. And then they showed the camera pan down, and his feet had little guns, and they were shooting at him. Funny as all get out. Well, when I turn on some of this black media, man, I watch it, and they be just pumping the enemy up, man, our oppressor up, with fear and just and he's gonna come into our house, he's gonna take all of our toilets away, and on and on and on. I'm like, man, you need to quit. You need to cut that out. Whatever you focus your attention on, believe me, that's what you're gonna give your energy to. So, well, yeah, okay. Well, there's some reality here that you say needs to be addressed. Let's not be, ignorant. Okay, well, don't be ignorant. All right, but I'm telling you that it's better for you to talk about, to meditate on, to muse over yourself, gaining strength, than it is to talk about your oppressor gaining strength. That's how that works. You can't get up every day and woe is me, and they're gonna shake me down and all that other stuff, and then expect it to be all right. Well, no, you've given energy and life to this thing that you that you were creating. The fact is, you are snared by the confession of your mouth. If you confess prosperity, then that's what you're gonna have. And I want to, like, wax deep and all this elaborate scriptures, and it ain't all that. It's simple. It's simple. Whatever you focus your attention on, boom, that's what's gonna be. So you need to focus your attention on you. You need to focus your attention on your business, on your family, on your children. And in that, strengthen them up, building yourself up, loving on yourself. Let me tell you, if you're concentrating and loving on yourself and focusing on yourself and you know taking care of that hood, taking care of that family spot, you ain't gonna have time for all that other mess. Now, and that's where the ancestors come in, because for one, if not to negate other concerns, if you're concerned about some other stuff happening and whatnot, then that's when you go to your ancestors, man, and speak it and call it into existence. It's almost funny to me, because when I first started getting into just this knowledge, man, I would hear this stuff and I'd be like, man, come on, that's just too easy. But then I had to digress. Now, I always knew and believed it. What I didn't know was that I had to stop promoting them. That's what I had to do. cause I was notorious for, you know, pumping up the enemy, man. Notorious. So I will cop to that misdemeanor to avoid the felony charges. I didn't down myself. I always thought I was just Superman. Superman for real. I mean, when I first, I did that time, and when I first went to the joint, man, I'd never, man, I'd never seen no tough white dude, man. I hadn't. But they had a couple of scrappers up there. I seen, maybe a couple of old boxer dudes on the lower levels on TV, the little flyweights and bantamweights and stuff. Um, but I just thought, myself, my athletic prowess was average for all my people. So I just thought, man, see, man, I'm not finna worry about none of that, and didn't, because I could throw my hands and throw my feet and throw whatever need to be thrown. And so I always thought that, I mean, to be blatantly honest up front, I always thought we were superior. I knew good and well could none of them do no sports as good as none of us. I played sports. I'd seen it, man. I practiced with these cats, and I was like, and then about the time we, hit high school and whatnot, we was bust, man. So they was busting us out there to the white school, and the white boys was really mad because, all right, none of y'all get to play football no more. We just said, well, we'll take 9 of the 11 spots, okay. And then the offense and defense. And so, no, I never had a situation where I thought that I was inferior in any way as far as I go. But I did feel the the heat, man, that was coming down from that white supremacist system, man. The systematic racism within the police system and in education. And I look back on it today, man, and with understanding, and I really see it. When I was going through it, I didn't see it so much because I didn't understand it. And I look back on it now, man, it's incredible. I got kicked out of public schools, man, because a white teacher called me a nigga. I'm like, hold on, man, something's wrong with that picture. Of course, I hit him in the mouth, but if he hadn't have said that, so he initiated that one, baby. So that's how that went. But I come, man, to this knowledge and to this awareness, and this I don't, I'm only saying and giving this 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 presentation here because the spirit led me to. But I mean, I think it's crazy for somebody to think that you can sit on the fence. You're gonna work both sides. I mean, James Bond, come on, man. That don't even make sense, man. And it don't. But I see all these, brothers and sisters trying to pop up these Europeans, man, and these cats, man, they really just ain't about nothing. And the stuff they do is so rancid, man. And then I see my people trying to emulate that. I'm like, really? That's how you want to roll, man? Golly, man, that stuff is putrid. But okay, I mean that's your thing, and I'm gonna let you do what you want to do. But man, that's not the way to go or the thing to do. Okay, keep these numbers up. So yeah, he pressured me to speak on it, so I'm gonna speak on it. And the thing I got to say is, it's insane, man, to think that you can straddle the fence, that you can work both sides of this program and be successful. That's just not gonna happen, man. That is just not gonna happen. So if you think it is, you might want to rethink that. And I see cats trying to do it, man, and they never win. You might get to play their game for 10, 20, 30 years, but at the end, they going to punt. And you going to be the ball. They going to punt. And I mean, all you got to do is look and see. I'm looking at my boy Kanye West finna lose half and then some. And, I'm like, come on, man. And girl, not until he. But I'm gonna let that go too. But come on, man. Give him every. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I be looking at the sisters and cold-blooded sisters. I be like, man, and old boy get with. Okay, well that's your choice. You make your choice. That's what you do. But come on, man. I don't that dog don't hunt, man. That dog don't hunt for real. But yeah, I'm not to be before you long. I go back in here and do some more tweaking on this system, cause I can't even get my roll out, man. I'm so busy trying to make sure all the thing keep working and all. But I mean that's what it's about, and that's what I'm gonna do, and keep doing it, man. I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, Spirit done gave me the bug, so now you need to speak on this stuff. So I'm gonna speak on it, man. I'm gonna speak on it. This is incredible, man. And I mean, so many aspects of it is just so out of line, man. And people just like winking at it like it ain't. I'm looking at everything from this pandemic to the voting and all this stuff. I'm like, man, ain't nobody else seeing all this. And then every now and then I turn online and then somebody else is talking about it. I'm saying, well, how come ain't nobody saying nothing? Really saying something. And I guess, they censor stuff and squash stuff out, but I'm like, oh no, man, we need to and I'm trying to, I call holler at my people, man, and everybody they was like, oh yeah, business as usual. Business as usual. Ain't you on quarantine and all that? Yeah, but that's how they. Oh, this is they call it the new or the new normal. I'm like, come on, man. Where I'm at, man, I ain't changed none of my stride, man. None of it. I'm not trying to hear it, man. And maybe I shouldn't even be, but I ain't. No. They got one place that done said something to me. Well, I'm gonna leave that alone. But nah, man, ain't no new normal, man. And folk need to find their voice. I be proud of my folk when they do find it and all. And then I realized Spirit was pushing me. Said, well, yeah, what you gonna do? I said, well, I'm gonna just kick on back up in there and coast. And no, 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 you not. No, you not. Cause to not say nothing is to acquiesce. You accepting it by not accepting it. So I'm here to not accept it, man. And if anybody feel like they can straddle the fence, and I was polite in saying straddle the fence, cause I really ain't talking about straddling no fence. Ain't no straddling the fence. Kind of nut. Look like trying to straddle the fence. If you have chosen to embrace your oppressor, man, I got issues with that. Straight up. I got issues with that. I be seeing that, and I got issues with. I see brothers with man, all that old shoot. No, no. And then I see sisters with. I'm like, oh no, hell, man, what is y'all doing? No, no, no. Be one for me. Black first. And that's all there is to it, man. I can't change it. I be biting my tongue and try to be a little lightweight cool and all, but man, ain't no cool. They ain't cool. They wasn't cool with George Floyd, was they? Stomped that man's life out of him like that, man. So yeah, it's time to get busy. But that even in and of itself is some small potato stuff, man. My thing is the way they bastardized the spiritual African spirituality and handed us this book here, man. It just so beat up, man. The cat can't even get no juice hardly out of that. So I'm here to let the cat know you can get back to yours, man. And ours is some authentic, genuine, uncut, unadulterated, unwavering power, purity, energy, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I'm telling you, that's why I'm on this fast. I'm gonna let folk know and see. They say, yeah, 275. Yeah, I don't even look at it. That sucker look good, don't it? But yeah. And I'm finna drop a bit of that and then keep it moving and switch it up and just win. About winning. Do you feel like you're winning? Do you think you're winning? That's what I'm talking about. I be on the internet again, and I'm way out of here, man, because I'm not trying to go down this road no further. But I be on the internet talking to my peeps and stuff, and most time it's just that old Facebook thing. I hate that, man. I just started that probably a couple years back, And that's just such a cold-blooded fake out move. There's no personal real touch with that. Oh, you lost so and so. Sorry to hear it. Click, and I'm like, oh, well, oh my, this cousin, the son, he's gone. Click. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. And now they got it with this here, man. Y'all need to really make a social distance. Really, okay, okay, and that's our lifeline, man. I know you can think back to time you getting ready go see grandma or man, and folks talking about, well, no, it won't be no seeing no more grandma. I'm like, oh wow, they actually said that. And folks didn't. I didn't hear nobody say nothing on the internet. Don't go see grandma and grandpa and stop together. And then folks having virtual weddings and virtual funerals. Man, y'all, man, come on, man. Come on, keep it real for a minute. That's crazy as hell. That is. And folk ain't saying nothing. And other parts of the world, business as usual. Ain't had no problem. No problems. And they come up with these numbers. Well, it's a fact. And what's the death rate on it? What, 96? You tell me this is 96, 97% survivable? Man, come on, man. It's more dangerous than that walking the hood. Hey, people's crazy, man. This is crazy, man. Let's go and win this thing, man. You need to decide up and stay decided. All that straddling and wishy washy, that ain't it, man. Yeah, if you want to go on. But I'm telling you, that's not the win. But I'm finna get on out of here, man, cause I am. And man, I hope folk, man, rediscover your backbone and start doing what need to be done, man. And first thing you do is love yourselves, man. I be seeing folk, man, and that's, oh man, sisters be bad mouthing, barking on and each other, they family, and that's because you tell, boy, they don't feel much about themselves. That ain't what's up, man. That ain't what's up. I don't think, man, if it's anything better than a sister, they kept it. I promise you, boy. Peace and love to all y'all. So yeah, ain't no straddling the fence, man. Let's be real for a minute, if not for a moment. Let that go. Chaos 963 do the T in 3D. Be back on manana. I'm gonna start doing the 2 days tomorrow. I set up to do one a day, and I was 2 hours working out the kinks on this here stuff, man. But they getting worked out, so yeah. Eventually, it's gonna be one day I just come in, hit the switch, and go. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's like every day I got to hit the switch and start tweaking and making sure this is that, and man. I guess if I'm not even gonna say that, but okay. Chaos 963 doing it to you in 3D. I got these candles over here. I got the free candle sign right there, man. All my information scrolling across the bottom. Get at it, fella. Y'all know how this thing works, so ain't no need for me to go into that deep. Folk wanted to, they would. So I'm gonna have to assume a cat don't want to. So that's love. Believe me, I can handle the truth. I can handle. You can. Just like, yeah, I can handle the truth, man. And gonna continue to handle the truth. Can I get a witness? Having said that, I'm gonna go ahead and plant you now, dig you later, and yeah, don't do nothing I wouldn't do if you do. Name it after me.